Adoro assessoria. Cabeça maior que o legal. Apertando e a foto não sai.
Beleza. Live. Direto do Brasil.
Hello, everybody. I'm on to see.
Hello. I'm doing great. How are you? Direto pro Brasil. Boa.
Concentrei ontem.
Notícia. Hello. Directly to Brazil. Direto do Brasil ao vivo.
Visualizing
Hey Zippy. Hi to Brazil. Hello.
Gente, a rosa vai ser formandos. Nossa, eu já apareci. Eu nem tenho.
essa pra tirar foto também ou não?
Ô, David! Toda. Só pra eu ver se eu não tiro mais uma. Chega. Como que é o Z mesmo? Faz o Z. Ao contrário. Isso.
Vai. 1, 2, 3. Tira uma só. Just
Smile, Zippy.
Yeah. Tira uma foto pra tirar o som. Tira dele.
A minha irmã também. Esse aqui é o que tá na live? É? É esse? Oi, mãe, tá boa? Te amo, deusa. Lud, você também. Vai, te amo só um pouquinho.
Mamãe tá no YouTube. Um beijo. Te amo, Dan. Beijo pra minha família inteira. Mãe, pai, lá. Beijo.
Mentira, pai, eu te amo também, tá?
Mozinho, ó, beijo. Mãe, pai, calma aí, mãe, pai, minha irmã, todo mundo aí, beijo.
Mãe, pai, Eduardo, Gabi. Beijo. Mãe, pai, meu irmão. Beijo. Carolzinha também. Minha segunda família. Salada Hipólito. Beijo pra vocês. Beijo. Obrigada pela torcida. Vou me formar aqui. Vamos junto, bem-vindos.
Minha sogra, Silvana, avó, todo mundo aí, tá? Se eu esqueci de alguém, todo mundo, beijo.
Vai, tira foto, tira a galerinha do
Família. Beijo. Todo mundo.
Nunca bêbada.
Eu de novo, só pra dizer que estou com saudades. Amo vocês.
Aí, galera. Beijo.
Essa é minha pra sempre.
Ô, Bi,
Faz um favor, essa aqui eu amei. Essa é minha até agora. Essa ficou boa. Eu tirei muito. Essa ficou ruim?
vou tirar mais Bi, faz um favor.
Dois.
Só grava aqui. Martelo.
1, 2, 3 e vai.
Oi, gente. Um beijo pra todos.
Ai, ficou lindo. É bumerangue, né? Olha que fofo ficou. Ai,
Oiê!
ficou lindo, ele atração.
Maria, tia tá com saudade. Tá aparecendo?
Tá?
Ai, saudade. Emocionada.
Tomando minha cervejinha.
Arrasou. Tá tendo celular de volta? Essa foto ficou ótima. Essa foi uma de louca, né? Tá bom.
Oi, família!
Você desceu no meu mundo.
Cara, todo mundo tá me assistindo.
Vai ali, deixa eu tirar uma... Vai ali, eu vou tirar uma foto pra você aparecer. Mas dá um recado, eu vou tirar foto.
Vai pra dar recado? Vai, eu também vou. Quer que eu
Vai lá, vai lá.
Só pra tirar foto.
Não, eu vou zoar mesmo. Vai lá.
Oiê! Deixa eu ver a foto.
Legal, fofa.
Família, saudades, amo vocês. Pai, mãe, Miripos, Thaís, Gui, Cunhas, novo Cunhas.
Ai, ficou ótimo.
Mariade, te amo.
Sabe o que você tá
Beijos.
falando, né?
Bielzinho tá voando, amo também. Beijos. É nóis, vamos formar.
Ah, eu sei que você ficou falando, né? Obviamente, mas ficou fofa. Olha que bonitinha. Essa ficou fofa.
Aí, me manda.
Você tá guardando obrigado? Vem com essa aí.
Vista, né?
Ninguém me viu, tá?
Mas qual que é o teu?
Só baixar aqui. Você tira uma foto.
Sim.
1, 2, 3. X.
Aí, mais uma. 2, 3. X. É isso. Mãe, te amo! Amor, te amo!
Hello!
Oi, oi amor, mãe, beijo. Tô ansioso pra voltar.
Tia, tio, primos! Beijo!
Também pediu pra vir na frente da câmera. E aí, galera?
Cadê você?
E aí, família? Pessoal, oi mãe, beijo.
Oi meu amor, beijo. Pai te ama, viu filho? Bebê, te amo, viu? Amor, beijo, pai, mãe, beijo, tio, tia. Todo mundo tá vendo aí. Obrigado, viu? Beijo.
Se vier mais enquadradinho, vocês vai dar, porque ele é grandão.
Tira a foto. Tira a foto.
Eu tirei pra você.
Posso? Não, eu já tirei. Posso ir? Só mais. Sim.
Not now. The lady.
Ei, nossa, mas foi legal, hein? Eu curti a experiência. Achei bem legal.
É fila, gente!
Meu namorado tá olhando. Parece Peraí. Não, então, ele tá olhando pra tirar uma foto. Maninha, beijo. Te amo. Obrigada, viu? Obrigada por tudo. Beijo.
Oi, gente.
Beijo.
Obrigada. Tô na Globo! Eu vou tirar foto.
É muito importante.
Legal, né? Já mandei nos comentários. Ai, agora sim.
Oi, família.
Oi, mãe, oi, pai, oi, Fran, beijo. Oi, Patrícia.
Oi, mãe. Oi, Mazinha.
Chega mais pra cá. Aí!
Mãe, obrigada por tudo. Só tô aqui por causa de você. Te amo, te amo.
Mãe, pai.
E aí, galera, finalizando o curso, valeu. Beijo pra todo mundo. Show. Mãe, pai, irmã, Fran, Larinha. Beijo.
Amor, pai, mãe, saudade.
Não, agora foi por delay. Tá no vídeo, ó. Tá, olha. Vai.
Beijo, Pedro. Beijo da mamãe. A mamãe tá com saudade. Beijo pra todo mundo.
grab your drink, find a comfortable seat. Congratulations to you, the July 2022 season of the LAIOB experience at the University of Akron. We are here tonight to celebrate you and all of the sacrifices and accomplishments, triumphs, and aha moments you've had during the past 2 weeks. As we go through the evening, I'd like you to take a moment, to take a breath, and consider all it's taken for you to get to this moment. Before you even left your home, you had plans to do this special thing for yourself and your learning and your professional development. Think of all the things that went into that. You had to figure out how to be away from work. Some of you, maybe this is your first time out of the country or to the United States. You had to figure out how to manage your personal life with perhaps a partner at home or a pet or someone to get your mail at home even, right? A lot of things had to happen for you to get here. You had to purchase your plane ticket, very expensive plane ticket to get here. So you should be very proud of yourselves for all that you've done. Even just 2 weeks ago, you were a different person. You were different people 2 weeks ago than you are now. You've learned so much. You've developed very special friendships. You've had transformational moments, and you've eaten a lot of American food. As much fun as you've been having here, we know you miss home. So tonight, we have a very special dinner for you to remind you of home, some of your Brazilian favorites. We have pão de queijo, feijoada. To fill you up with home before you get home. But first, we will start with, a national custom of ours, which is the singing of the national anthem. And we have a very special guest here with us tonight. I love listening to her sing. I'm so happy she was able to make it tonight. I'd like to introduce Ms. Taylor Mills.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much for being here, Taylor. It was good to see you. Okay, so before we continue, first, we eat. So, members of the catering staff will dismiss you by table. So please remain seated. Someone will come to your table and let you know when you can enter and fill your plates with delicious Brazilian food. And we'll reconvene after dinner, so please enjoy.
Obrigado, papai, tchau.
Vou aparecer de novo.
Oiê! Mãe, pai, beijo! Mamãe, beijo!
Aparecendo, eu tô gravando.
Beijo, Brasil. Vai.
Brasil!
Mãe, te amo, Marissa, te amo. Família, beijo, beijo.
Muito obrigado por tudo.
Gol Zips!
Gol Zips!
Vai dar uma passada?
passar pelo treinamento.
Hi guys, I'm here with our future president.
Hi, how are you doing, guys? E aí, galera? E aí, Jorge? E aí, Reni? E aí, tudo bem? Um abraço a todo mundo aí no Brasil. Brasil. Pode.
Beijo, família, amo vocês.
Obrigado, pai, Jorge, Júnior, mamãe, Leni, Rafael, Reni. A família toda, tem que falar, ó.
Te amo, pessoal. Te amo, Luana, minha esposa linda. Meu pai, minha mãe, Júlia.
Tchau, mãe.
Tia Cris. Tchau, pessoal. Amo todos vocês. Olá, beijo, pai. Beijo, mãe. Beijo, Fran. Beijo, Larinha. Beijo, Patrícia. Vocês estão vendo, grande alô aqui de Ohio. Tchau.
Um abraço pessoal do Japão e do Brasil. Tamo junto.
Oi, Ana Clara. Oi, amor.
Talvez seja isso, talvez seja mania assim.
I was like, put everything. You put like crazy shit on hot dogs. Yeah. I'm a good taste really good. No, you're good. amazingly crazy shit on hot dogs. Yeah, like potato sticks and like. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yes.
Meu marido.
E aí, Marcão, dá um salve lá pra São José.
Bora, bora Bahia!
A Bahia aqui, ó. Tem família. Beijo, amo vocês.
Mãe, eu te amo. Tô com saudade, pai também. Beijo, amo vocês. Daqui a pouquinho tô em casa.
Oi, Natão, manda um salve aí pra galera. Live.
Quem quer comer? Quem quer comer? deveríamos, mas, cara,
Oi, Ana Clara. Oi, filha, tudo bom? Beijo no papai.
Caralho, essa aqui eu tinha que fazer isso também. Mas vocês acertaram força. Vocês estão tinha mais tempo, né?
Nossa, aí que eu não quero furar. Deixa eu pegar mais esse negócio aqui que tudo que eu peguei eu furo.
Nossa senhora, a gente estava brincando.
Guys, I am so sorry to tell you that we ran out of the food.
I'm sorry too.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Wow, found more.
Boa, manda beijo pra mãe.
Mas aí a gente explica. A gente explica pra segurança dos meninos, vai ser muito bom.
Dá um alô, Jota, pra sua família.
Alô de novo, família.
Família do Jota. Fica tranquilo, ele tá com a gente. O Jotinho tá com a gente. Você vê a mesa, somos boas pessoas. Ele tá com a gente.
Beijo, família! Beijo! Beijo!
Beijo, mãe. Você pediu pra mandar um beijo, então. Beijo pra senhora.
Buenas.
Pode, eu vou botar o dinheiro lá pra dentro do beijo.
Comparava não com os Estados Unidos, com o Brasil, ainda.
Cheers. Hi. Hi guys, say hi to Brazil.
Boa noite.
The University of Akron says hi to Brazil.
Lari, meu amor, meu pai, meu tio Cidreira, meu tio Gustavo, minha avó, todo mundo aí de Camaçari, Fernando, meu irmão. Amo todos vocês, muito feliz. Dona Sandra, tô esperando a feijoada, viu? Bia, beijo.
Hello again. Have some time to fill your stomachs and take some home. All right. Well, we're going to start the next portion of our programming with a big go zips. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Go zips! All right. You are part of our Zips family, so we will always start with this salutation. Right. We have a very special night for you to commemorate a very special 2 weeks that you've had. We are going to kick things off here in the next portion with someone you know very well. You met him on your first night here. And you've seen him a couple of times throughout, so it only is fitting that we bring him back to say a few words at the end of this program. So I bring to you our Assistant Dean for the College of Business, Dr. Steve Nash.
Que coisa, huh? Yeah. So, about 2 weeks ago, we began the journey. It's only been about 2 weeks. We talked about life-changing experiences. If you remember that first evening together, we talked about inflection points, how some decisions can change the entire direction of your future life, and how we have those opportunities periodically. So we talked about the things that might really matter, how you have impact. I'm curious if you are different today than you were 2 weeks ago. So some of the things that I mentioned that really help have an impact relate to your skills, your knowledge, and your relationships. Do you remember talking about this? Yeah. So I'd like to ask, skills. Are there things that you can do, that you can apply, tools you can use? If you feel like you've learned some new skills, things you can do, I'd like you to stand up, please. Over the last 2 weeks only. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so now let me ask, if you feel like you've gained new knowledge, new insights, different thinking about something, stand up or stay standing up. How many fit in that category? That's a lot of people. Last category was relationships. How many of you are leaving this program after just 2 weeks with new lifelong friends or network people you think you'd be able to interact with? I'm curious, how many people fit in that category? Stand up. Standing up now, if you stood up for the majority of those items, I submit to you that in fact you are different today than you were just 2 weeks ago. Please sit down. Thank you very much. That's all. It has been said that change is the result of true learning. Change is the result of true learning. If you're changing the way you think, changing the way you might be able to act, taking new directions, inflection points that are pointing you off in a new direction in life, then this has been a success. We're excited to be part of your lives. We're excited we can spend this time with you. It was Margaret Mead, the famous anthropologist, who said, never underestimate the power that a small group of committed, dedicated citizens can do to change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has changed the world. The power you have in this room to make significant changes to your companies, to your country, are nearly unimaginable. Part of the value of being in education is we get to watch a little bit of that. We look forward to seeing the impact that you have in your different communities, in places where you interact. So You are now part of the Zips family also. You're part of the LAIOB family, and we're excited to be joining it with you. We look forward to seeing what you're going to do in the future, and we'll be monitoring, tracking it. Sometimes through LinkedIn, sometimes through other means. We'll have our tools, we'll have our techniques. So again, we want to thank you. It's been a rapid infusion of new ways of thinking and interacting with people. I hope you had brand new experiences. I hope you tried things you never thought of trying before. Ate food you never thought you'd try before. Knew how great Chipotle could be, right? So one of the few places you could find some beans and rice around here. I know that. Okay, so let's do again the ending with the Go Zips. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Go Zips! You guys are awesome.
Dr. Ash, who was afraid when you stood up that he was going to tell you to step right, but he really meant step left? Don't you let Dr. Ash off the hook. He came and spoke to all of you and said there was going to be an MBA in Brazil soon. So you don't let him off the hook for that. Well, you know, part of the special part of our College of Business is the leadership. And we are so excited to have a dean in place. He's been in place for several months now, since January 31st, I think it is. The College of Business has always been a special place, and these past few months have been made even more special because of his presence here. So with that, I'd like to introduce to you next the Dean of the College of Business, Mr. R.J. Niemer.
Thanks, Kim, and good evening, everyone. On behalf of all of us at the College of Business, congratulations on your success. Certainly been, I'm sure, an exciting couple weeks for all of you. We're thrilled to be able to celebrate here with you tonight. I have a few comments that I'd like to share with you, but before I get to them, as I'm sure you all realize, doing all of this takes a lot of work, and I'm really fortunate to work with some really talented, really bright people, and you've been on the receiving end of that hard work. So please join me in thanking them. I'm going to read through quite a bit of names. We could wait till the end, but in terms of your faculty that are here tonight, and I'll ask that they please stand as I say their names. Dr. Paul Levy, Dr. Steve Ash, Mr. Chris Pratt, Mr. Rob Martin, Mr. Jake Myers, Mr. Tim Fraser, team of folks to coordinate all of the logistics. And this team is led by the incomparable Kevin Smith. Kevin, you stand. Kim Heffernan. Jess Clem. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to, when other groups have come in, I tried to get around and meet everybody, so tonight is not the first opportunity when we've met. So unfortunately, the past couple weeks, I've been in and out quite a bit. And, but I was one afternoon, I thought, I'm gonna try to catch some of the LAIOB students. And I went over to a class that Professor Tomasz was teaching. And I don't know if any of you saw me, and there was maybe a handful that maybe noticed I was standing in the back of the room. But the conversation was about pricing and commodities. And so I walked in, and Cynthia kind of looked at me, and I motioned for her not to stop because I wanted to see what you all were talking about. And I was really taken by the conversation that you were all having and what you were sharing. And I think somebody in particular, I don't see her right now, but was talking about the price of, I think, cotton and the struggles that some of you were facing in some of these things. And And as I was watching you share your ideas, your struggles, your thoughts, I looked outside and it was a really beautiful day. And I came out and I started thinking about all of you and as Kim said earlier, the sacrifice that you make to give up your time. You know, you're not here on holiday, although hopefully you have fun, but you're sitting inside on a beautiful day, challenging yourselves to think and to grow and to learn. And I walked away feeling inspired by what I saw that afternoon. And, you know, in my role, I have to give a lot of talks. And so I've given a lot of talks to other classes before you, other cohorts before you. And my talk is usually about our crest here at the University of Akron and how it contains a Latin expression, fiat lux. And I talk about, and it means let there be light. And I talk about how tonight is really about sharing your light. And while certainly that's an important message, I didn't want to say that to you tonight because I've heard from Kevin and some of the other faculty that this is a really special class. So I wanted to talk about something different or more special with you. And in the course of thinking about it over the past couple days, I recollected the class that I saw. I recollected the sacrifice you made. And, you know, thinking about Kim's comments earlier about what it takes to get here, what it takes to orchestrate that. Talking about what Dr. Ash shared just a moment ago about change and pivoting and growing and stepping out of your comfort zone. And these things are really, really difficult to do. And it's kind of easier just to sit on autopilot. But you all chose not to. You all chose to change a narrative. You all chose to grow. You all chose to challenge yourself. And tonight you're going to come up on stage and Luis and I are going to hand you a certificate. And it's really, really wonderful to get a certificate. But what I find sometimes is, you know, we kind of put these things in a drawer. And I'll share with you that lately, I have been challenging myself and thinking about a difficult decision that I have to make in terms of some things professionally and pivoting. And you do start to question yourself, even at my ripe age, of, can I do this? Is this right? I feel kicked in the teeth. I feel deflated, which I was feeling. And I opened my desk drawer and there was a certificate from a program I went through a long time ago. And like you, it was one of those things that I did when I could have probably pursued something that was more fun instead of pursuing something that was going to change me. And when I saw the certificate, it made me think back to that experience I had and how I grew and how I challenged myself and how I pivoted and how I made a decision. And it gave me inspiration and excitement for the decision that I'm currently making. So my hope for you tonight is not only to fiat lux, or let there be light, and share the light that you gained from us as we will share the light that we've gained from you, but also when you are thinking about things, when you are feeling down, when you are having those self-doubts, that you pull out the certificate and look at it, and you think to yourself, you know what? I actually can do this, because I went to Akron and I rocked this and I made it through and it was really hard and I succeeded. So whatever's in front of your plate, whatever's on your agenda right then, remember this moment to fortify and give you the strength to know that you can make it through. I'd like to conclude by sharing with you a passage from one of my favorite authors, one of my favorite American authors, Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I think this probably summarizes what I'm trying to say in a much more elegant way than I probably could. For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early, to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best of it or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you find you're not, I hope you have the strength to start all over again. Thank you to your families and friends in Brazil. Thank you for sharing your loved ones for us. It's been our pleasure and our privilege to spend some time with them. Please come back and visit us anytime. I always have an espresso coffee in my office because when you visit, right? And so, and I bought a lot of it because Kevin's like, there's a big group coming, and then I wasn't here, so I have a lot of it. So, while I know you're all leaving tomorrow, when you come back, I have an espresso for you, so stop by. Congratulations again, and thank you.
We're so sorry you only just learned about the espresso machine on the fourth floor of the College of Business. Someone will be sneaking over before the bus leaves tomorrow, so make sure to get in early. Well, for the next portion of our program, we'll bring up our folks from LAIOB, and I'd just like to take a moment to stop down and acknowledge how special this partnership is for us, how grateful we are for your friendship, for your collegiality. Our partnership with LAIOB is several years old now, but took a slight hiatus, though we stayed in touch for a couple of years, and it has been so special to have the folks from LAIOB and all of you back on campus with us for the first time in February, but really back again this summer. It's just such a pleasure to spend time with you and to work with you, and you make this so much fun. In addition to all the participants, I hope that you felt that our partnership has strengthened your experience. Thank you so much. We look forward to having you back very soon. With that, I would like to reintroduce you to the CEO and co-founder of LAIOB, Ms. Louisa Bigota.
This is not fair because I'm already crying. Dean Niemer, faculty and staff of the College of Business, and honored guests, I'm an avid reader and I appreciate poetry. Edgar Albert Guest was a British-born but American-raised poet. He was known as the people's poet, and he wrote that there are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you, one by one, the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just starting to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you do it. And because it couldn't be done, the mere fact that we're sitting together in a room with a bunch of people, and I'm not even talking about masks or social distancing, a few months ago was not possible. Actually, in some places, still is not a reality. And you're here. The fact that you were able to travel abroad in a scenario where it was something so distant, to study abroad was unimaginable. And you came here and did it. That I feel incredibly honored, happy, and proud to stand here this evening and to be part of such an accomplishment. Here we spent 2 weeks together with some of the best faculty of University of Akron, sharing our baggage, learning new things, new experiences, and doing a lot of networking. And from our previous experiences, I am sure you're going to carry it through your life. On our welcome dinner, I told you that LAIOB was created based on a dream to impact more and more people. You may not know this, but back when we started 7.5 years ago, our first program had 8 students. 8. By the end of 2019, before COVID, we had 2 seasons per year with 8 programs, graduating nearly 1,000 students. But then what happened? COVID came and hit all of us like a runaway truck. And for 2 years, we're not able to do what we do best, which is to actually deliver our programs. However, tough times never last, but tough people do. And right before we started, I was talking to Professor Detmali Mukherjee, and he said, what an inspiration we were to him, because we did things with passion. So you have absolutely no idea, the slightest idea, what it feels like to be back here and to see our dream come true on another graduation dinner. Mainly because for over 2 years, we're not only able to keep going, to keep our business going, and to keep all of our team, which actually makes me very proud of, but we are back. And I don't think there's ever going to be a thing that's going to be able to stop us. Therefore, there is a lot to be thankful for. Literally, like a lot. I have a long list. And I'd like to start by thanking the University of Akron and the Dean's Office, the faculty and staff for welcoming LAIOB once again to such a warm campus, and may I say not warm, but very pretty hot city. Thank you, Dean Niemer, for your hospitality and the opportunity to immerse ourselves in such an experience and life-changing, educational-changing experience provided by your college and its faculty. I would also like to thank the faculty of the Management Department, the Sales Program, the Business English Program, and all the staff, especially Mrs. Kim Heffernan, there you are, Mr. Jeff Clem, Mrs. Lisa Littlejohn, Mrs. Diana Gardner. I can't see Diana, but thank you very much. And obviously, thanks to Mr. Kevin Smith. Thank you for seeing an opportunity to work with us and for opening the College of Business and the University of Akron to LAIOB. Thank you for fighting for our programs and our purpose, even in times of uncertainty. To all of you, thank you for putting so much effort into making this experience possible, for organizing, watching, teaching, helping it grow in quality and professionalism over the years, and once again, to help us turn our dream into a reality. Thank you for giving away time with your families and your loved ones to help us, for replying to our messages, like no time, anytime, and for being not only extremely professional, but also fun. It's been a pleasure to work alongside you. To all the staff involved in our incredible dinner, the waiters, the catering, the bar. I mean, after all the eggs and bacons and potatoes, pizzas, burgers, can you believe it had feijoada? I'm gonna tell you, it's the absolute favorite part of the program for me, I'm sorry, but it is. Arroz, feijão, torresmo, couve, farofa, it's my absolute favorite. So to all of you, the College of Business, the faculty, the staff, the Army, the catering, the bar, thank you for your dedication, your hard work, your professionalism, and mainly your trust and your partnership. You did a phenomenal job. Thank you. Well, none of this would have been possible without the support of my team. There is absolutely no way I could have done this without their extreme commitment, their loyalty, their belief in our purpose, and their help. To our team back in Brazil watching us live, to those actually at the office at, 10 p.m. in Brazil, making all this stream possible for your families, to our team at Ohio University, to our team actually flying back home as we speak, and of course to you, Leo, Carol, and Marcella. Thank you for your hard work, your seriousness, and your loyalty in keeping me believing that our purpose was stronger than COVID. Besides doing an exceptional job, thank you for being my friends, for being supportive, wise, for being funny. Sometimes we laugh so hard, they were like, I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. My tummy hurts so much. It is hard to picture the past 3 weeks, or in case of Carol, the past, 45 days. To be honest, the past 2.5 weeks without, 2.5 years without you. It's challenging and we're exhausted. But I wouldn't change a single minute of this season. And I cannot picture it without you. Thank you. To my partner and my husband, André. There's a quote that says, bravery, it's not the absence of fear, but the action in the face of fear. And I cannot think of anyone else to walk beside me and face the fears of the unknown except you. Thank you. No matter your beliefs, I would like to thank God for making us strong and resilient, for giving us wisdom when needed, for being merciful and renewing our strength day after day after day, and mainly for taking care of us, of our families, of our loved ones while we are apart from home. And last but definitely not least, thank you guys for your trust. Over the course of your time here, you learned how to bring your A game to your English, how to master difficult conversations, some of you learned how to coach and manage performance, how to motivate change, redefining your identity as a leader, decision making for executives, data visualization for managers, strategizing in emerging markets, professional leaderships for organization and effectiveness. The other part of you learned about selling business value and an approach to build quantified value propositions, boosting sales success and negotiation performance, the power of pricing, sales management and leadership dynamics, customer-focused selling, learning, and practical application, social selling, and consumer insights and innovative sales strategies in an increasingly digital world. Yes, it's a lot. We had leadership and decision-making at an army base in the United States. And we were able to talk to C-level executives about their journey to the top, from female entrepreneurs, yes, to presidents and CEOs. And all of that in 12 days. All of that in 9 working days. Can you believe it? Like, I know all of this in advance, of course, but it just blows my mind every time I take a moment to analyze all of the things we did in 9 working days. Woo! Yes. We've been doing this for quite a while now, and I must say that it makes me thrilled to see you start, walk, and as Dr. Ash said, complete this journey as we try to give you the best experience possible. I wish you great success on your next endeavors. Thank you, guys. Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. We did our part. Now it is your time to go back to Brazil or whatever country you're going back to and to start to make a difference. So let us all mobilize. Let's be on the right side of history. Let's use our background, our experiences, our line of work, the sectors, our influence to do the right thing. We need better leaders. It's urgent. And now more than ever, it's all in our hands. Welcome to the LAIOB family. And thank you. Now I'd like to call to the stage our class speaker for this season, Ricardo Groselli.
It's so complicated. But that's right. Hi, everyone. Hey. Well, first of all, I'm very honored to be here and bring you a few words about our experience these days here in Akron. We know that everyone here has a different story, background, and opportunities. But I'll share a little insight into my path here, and I believe several will be able to connect. I came from a small town in the state of Rio Grande do Sul, like many here, but could be no Sertão, no Cerrado, na Amazônia, Nordeste, São Paulo, Rio. Bem, I grew up in a family with, like most Brazilian families, with few resources, but a lot of willpower. My grandparents all were illiterate. My parents didn't finish the primary school, but I focused my life, my powerful, and my resilience. I can say, part of us, including me, we had to work early to help our family, to maintain ourselves, and to try to study. I'm proud to be the first in my family to be graduated, like many people in Brazil in the last decades, like many of us here tonight. Like a good Brazilian, we don't give up, we keep growing. We have our good positions in our companies, we have a great scenario in our front, and we continue to increase our personal skills. The pandemic arrived a few years ago, and many doubts and questions arose. One of them, how to study, how to go to the next step, how to study abroad. Many of us tried online courses, but it's not enough. And we need something more. For me, LAIOB appears in Instagram. Well, have a nice and different experience abroad, in the United States, at a renowned university, University of Akron. Well, I applied, but like you know, I had a lot of open questions. Last August, when I got the call for the interview, and a few weeks when I received the news about the confirmation of the acceptance to come here, my mind exploded. I went to the Mars, Saturn. I reached probably the keeper's belt. Well, still hard. And the time arrived here. When the WhatsApp group was created, and I look in our profiles, I say in my mind, oh my gosh. Really, I'm so happy to be a member of this select group. Thank you, LAIOB team. I have never seen such amazing and qualified people like this group. Unfortunately, all time is over here. Thank you, the University of Akron, College of Business, UA staff, students, all people of Akron. All we felt at home. I believe for me and for my colleagues, we all gained wonderful insights and knowledge from our fantastic and indescribable professors that we have here. Unfortunately, some cannot be here tonight, but we love it all. And regardless of whether you were together at business English or a part in management or sales programs classes, thank you for. Sorry for the delays because we are very curious and we love to discuss. And my special thanks to the most important part of this program, my colleagues, or better, like I do with Brasília, my friends, my new members of my family. I love all. And I wish that in years to come, we find ourselves doing business or meeting different meetings in different companies' boards. Then we can remember that our connection began in this program, in this course here. And to finish, we have a mission for you. Today, we won a battle, but we have a war to win. We have many people to grow in our country. We are the key for the next decades. Bring our country to enter in the select group of developed nations. And I want to say, one zips, always zips. We are ways to keep the way in our hearts. Vai Brasil, go Zips. Thank you very much.
And good night, everyone. After 2 amazing weeks, I'd like to begin by thanking everyone here. Thank you, the university, for making this possible, for welcoming us into their home, and for making the maximum effort to provide us the best experience ever. Also, I'd like to thank my friends from LAIOB, the ones here in US for all the learnings, for all the office, for the company, and also the ones in Brazil that makes everything possible with us. I'm really proud to be part of LAIOB and for what we did together. And obviously, I would like to thank you guys for being here. I believe that people are what makes a difference in what we do, and you guys made this an outstanding experience. But with no further delay, I'm here to announce the winner of our picture contest. So I'd like to congratulate Camila primeiro. Please come walk here to the stage to take our prize. And Camila is not the only one to receive a prize tonight. So during the past weeks, we could register what you have experienced here, and we prepare a special video for you. explain how the logistics for the certificate will work. So we will start with the students of the Sales Management and Negotiation course. Leonardo will call name by name, and when called, you must come to the stage, get the certificate with Jim Niemer, and take a picture. Marcelo will be in front of the stage the whole time to take pictures of each of you, and we'll post them as soon as we finish here at our Facebook page, so you don't have to worry about that. And I would also like to invite the sales faculty to stand at the banner right there to take some pictures with the students as well.
He can enjoy his. He gets to enjoy his coffee.
Alicia Isabel Munhoz. Ana Lívia Silva e Alves. André Breyer Chiúmio. Bruno de Gaspari Lemos. Camila Macedo Bonilha. Camila Tomé. Camila Bruneto de Moraes. Gabriel Garcia Barreto. Gustavo Montandon Soares Rosa. Isadora Piazza Fernandes. João Augusto Estofalete Clara. Carlos Eduardo Dalto. Carolina Macedo de Oliveira. Diego Arraes de Alencar Fernandes. Eduardo Henrique Silveira Barroso. Eduardo Nóbrega Pereira Sainz. Fabiane Martins Salado Hipólito. João Vitor Holanda Ferreira. Júlia de Souza Menezes da Costa. Luana Guimarães Rocha. Lucas Rodrigues Lomelino. Matheus Henrique Alves Fonseca. Pamela Maria Martins de Oliveira. Pedro Henrique Ferreira Arcebispo. Tércio Antônio de Campos Oliveira. Rafael Silva Charuto. Renato Gregório Tartarelli. Simone Alissa Martelli. Thaisa Oliveira de Carvalho. Tássia Nogueira da Cunha. Vitória Tavaniello. Vitor Bernardi Pereira. Wanderson Schwerderski. Now we're doing the certificate ceremony for the management program. Just a minute so we can set up the stage.
Leu.
I would like to invite the management faculty to stand at the booth so we can take some group photos with you after they get their certificates. Thank you.
Lu.
Raíssa Rayane Rocha Rosário Araújo. Adriano de Carvalho Rocha. Alex Vicente. Amanda Rausch Fernandes Silva. Ana Cristina Novaes Mendes. Anderson Brito Vivas. Anderson de Souza Marques. André Luiz Mocelin. Andressa Rossi de Aguiar. Armando Temporal Neto. Bianca Inácio dos Santos. Carlos Alberto Coelho. Cíntia Peixoto da Silva. Daniel Camarano. David Elias Rodrigues Pega. Diego Quinto de Souza. Diego Takeshi Miyazaka. Felipe Dutra de Moraes. Flávia Matos Temporal. Gabriela Souza Cezimbra. Gabriele de Almeida Mendes. Giane Batista da Silva Camarano. Guilherme Machado Cavalieri. Guilherme Rocha Martins. José Silveira Lima Neto. Juliana Reis Silva. Leander Parente. Leonardo Henrique Novaes Carneiro. Leonardo Simeonato. Lilian Ertel Silva. Luana Cristina Arnoff. Lucas de Moura Gromboni. Luiz Eduardo de Salles Temota. Luiz Inácio Álvares Barraga. Luiz Carlos do Carmo Júnior. Mayra Ferreira de Souza. Marcos Vinícius Fontes Simões. Mariana de Almeida Meduna. Maurício Oliveira Brandão. Mirela Dota Sanches. Natália Guerra Abreu. Pedro Terra Soares Ribeiro. Pétala Cardoso Araújo. Priscila Kelly Neves de Miranda Teixeira. Priscila Capelato e Carvalho. Ramon Fernandes Mendes. Raquel Arruda de Moraes. Riane Coelho de Paula Rocha. Ricardo Groselli. Rosana Aparecida Ferreira Franca. Sabrina Juliana Macarini. Sara Tassidelli Lima. Stephanie Amorim Lopes da Silva. Tainara Frank Parra de Souza. Vanessa Fernandes Quinto. Vitor Augusto de Souza. Vinícius de Souza. Vinícius Peter Maldaner. Vitor de Oliveira Simon. Walter Pascoal Pereira. William Hidek Ish. Yuri Amorim Nunes. Congrats to you all. And guys, before... Sorry? Before we go, I'd like to first invite the sales group for the very last group picture right here on the stage. After, we're gonna take another one, a group photo with the management students. And after that, we're gonna have a group photo with everybody, faculty included. So please, sales, come to the stage.
Carol. Vai lá, vai você.
Pra qual foto? Marcela.
1, 2, 3 e... Hands up! Não! Tava segurando aqui, pô. And now the management students, please to the stage.
Quer me dar seu celular? Eu tiro foto?
Ela, você é imediata.
E aí, family? Ó, galera. Vai ter que ser pegada e joga dentro. Vai baixar aqui embaixo também.
Pode sentar aqui, gente. Coração de Senhor.
E aí, family?
Okay, I'm gonna take like 3 photos because you're so wide. I have to take 3 photos and stitch them together, okay?
Here.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Go.
Hands up! 1, 2, 3. Peraí, fica.
Now everybody from management, you can just say, please. Faculty, everybody is invited for the final group picture.
Let's go!
Watch her for a minute. Oh, you got it, Leo? Okay.
Don't worry, I'll hold you.
All right, I'm gonna take a bunch of them because you're so big now. I gotta take a bunch of them.